Hello, kamusta na mga kalay? This is Apo Adman of Lunting Agama Natural Divine Art Shine Okili. So, sorry for the background. This is the real situation that are happening in Shrine of Lunting Agama. And actually, the work is almost over. But disregard about the situation of our surroundings. What important is I want to make this video response to Desiree as she asked me that she says, "Hello po, I would love to know more about Abyan, Umalagad, and Busaw. I would also like to know more about traditions in preparing for that and preparing the dead. I recently applied for contemplative and of life care program and would love to know more about our own traditions." So, what I want to talk about in this video is the celebration of Undas. And to be honest, the reason why we are parang we know that November 1 and October 31st was a Western concept of our ancestors, Western concept and infused to our culture in remembering the dead. But the reason why our ancestors accepted this or welcome this, integrate this cult tradition into our own culture is because of our love for the dead. We that is not for us as Filipino. That is not the end of life at all. We believe in the afterlife, and that's why we as Filipino, as much as we do we always include our dead loved ones in our daily life by remembering them. So this occasion, like the Halloween, November 1, November 2, the Dia del Muerto, or Undas for us, is a concept where we all value and make it sacred. So all of us, it's during the Halloween is a time for us to gather around on the grave of our departed loved ones to remember their memories of what they did while they are still alive. And the point here is remembering. Through our remembrance or memory of our dead loved ones, they continue to exist in our life. And especially for us, we have utang na loob, or I don't know, we are greatly indebted to the kindness of the one that passed through to the other life. And remembering them is very important. If you will study Hilot Binabaylan, there is a concept of 7 Filipino soul. And the concept of the soul that does not die and live eternally is still subject for remembering. If a person, I know there is a Mexican tradition or movie cartoon series which is named Coco, and there the soul can die if the person who is still alive forget them. That's why some of us here in the Philippines, we go to the cemetery, we clean up the grave, we paint their tombstone. The reason for that is so that it's not only that we could know where to go, where we place their dead body. Aside from that, it is a form of making them alive by making their names still be remembered, or making their names be read by people who walk on the aisle. So this means the form of remembering is important for us to exist. Just for example, that we talk something, we talk about a plan, and for a while we did not remember. So if we did not remember that plan, it will die out. The reason why we remember, we talk always about the plan, is so that we could put that into manifestation. So our dead loved ones who are in the grave, they don't have any more souls in their body, and probably they are already been corrupted. But by remembering their name, by making them their grave to be colorful, to have their name well written, inscribed, and can be read, the reason is for them to be remembered. So right now, before they just write it on a wooden cross, the name. Then there is the tombstone where people could engrave the name. And right now, diba, the modern times, most of the tombstone have the image of the person who died. So this is how our tradition evolved from simple remembering and the belief in punso. You know the punso? It is the anthill, and they tell, we believe that that punso is the dwelling place of the duende. But that punso, to be honest, is a tomb or a grave for our dearly beloved. I just recently watched a View Korean series, The Emperor's Mask, no? In there, they show their graveyard na it's just like a muddy hill, or like an ant hill. And on that anthill, you could find the grave of your dearly beloved. But for us, we honor and venerate it. That's become, we incorporate magical beings that lives inside that grave or that anthill, and that is the punso. So we can see that pile of mud or rocks to a formal tomb that has a cross. Now it has a square tombstone where people could read your name. Up to now, even your picture or image. And some, no, people make a monument, just like in the Egyptian culture. They have this big statue or monument of the kings and the queens, so that they could be remembered. Remembering is essential part, so that our soul will continue to exist in this world. And our soul is not has the ability also to be reborn in this world. That's why we Filipino also believe in reincarnation. I hope that this topic will help you understand the concept of death. Although you are talking about the abyan, no? Abyan or umalagad are almost the same thing, no? Almost same thing. Abyan is a spirit guide, no? A spirit guide. And umalagad is a nature spirit that could also guide you. Whereas the busaw, that is a soul of a person that is called demon. The reason for that, because the soul still experience death or sickness, and that soul, busaw, can be healed. So we will talk more about that on our next post. I hope this helps you understand, and I hope that this video answers your question, and I hope that you understand it. So until then, mayari na, pag-asatin.